Hey guys, Dirk here, Freedom Lifestyles Academy. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Also known with Muriel as known as the Digital Dutchies. We've been working online for the last 5 years, and most of our traffic is coming from Instagram. We have been able to create a multiple six-figure business around Instagram, and that is definitely because of using certain bots, FollowLiker, and now also Jarvee. And I want to shoot this video for you, and hopefully I can help you to make a decision. What kind of bot you want to use for your business or to grow your Instagram. You heard you're doing your research now here on YouTube and maybe also on Google, right? And you're trying to figure out which better, Jarvee, FollowLiker. Well, I'm trying to be as objective as possible, and in the end I will share what I think will be the best option for you and why. But let's go first. First of all, I want to compare the prices and the cost, because for most of us, and also that is what I hear our students talk about, is, hey, what are the costs? Because I want to make a decision based on that, and that could be tricky. And I show you why. Because you can have prices up front and you can ongoing prices, and you want to know, where, and you really have to think, where do you want to take your business? Because I presume that this is not hobby-wise you're doing. You're trying to market something, either affiliate products, or maybe you have a multi-level marketing company, and you want to attract potential customers or prospects, to your business. So that being said, let's go to, this is Jarvee, and under here I will talk about FollowLiker. Sorry, I will talk about FollowLiker after that. We have starter, professional, and premium, and as you can see, you can run 10 social accounts, 70 social, or 150 social accounts. And deliberately I do not say Instagram accounts, because you can do social accounts. And I hope I know in my head, but it is Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Let me show if I can find it here. I did a little presentation about that here. So we have on FollowLiker, you can run Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter, and Tumblr. But on Jarvee we have Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Google. I presume that you hear for using it for Instagram. That is the most used. I cannot educate you about Pinterest, Twitter, and the other. I tried YouTube. I'm building that. So far so good, but it is very, very effective for Instagram. So let's stick to Instagram today, and let me go back here. So if you want 10 Instagram accounts, it's $19.95. There is another video I did how how to repost on Jarvee, and that makes it a no-brainer to really scale up to 60, 70 accounts. It's a no-brainer using most of it the same content. Very, very easy to do. But that is for the other video. I'll put a link in the description below that you can check that out, how to repost. Very, very effective. But let's say, 10 accounts, that is for this one. If I compare that with, it's $19.95 to get started. You can start a free 5-day trial. You check it out and you set it up for one of these three. So let's go for 10 accounts. So it's $19.95. Now if I go here to followliker.com, if I just go and want to have, let me see, Instagram edition, right? Instagram edition. You can have one for one account, for 5 accounts, for unlimited. So if we want to compare to the 10, we absolutely need the unlimited, right? So this is $97.99 one-time payment, and then $5.99 monthly subscription. So after the first month. So it looks a lot cheaper. You have a one-time payment, and then so this will be roughly 5 months for the starter of Jarvee, and then it is $6.99 per month. But the thing is, you can only run Instagram. If you want to have Twitter, there is another $19.97, or you buy a package. There's also, if you want a full edition here, you can have all, but you pay $3.37, and then if you buy the package, it is also, $6 a month. But if you buy this one, and later you decide you want to dive into Pinterest, you have to get this license, and pay another $6 or $5.99 per month. So in the front end, it looks very, this looks like a better deal, but personally, I think you're better off here, especially if you. By the way, you can have unlimited amounts here. Let me show. I have an overview for you on prices here. So upfront fee is $9.97 and Jarvee is $0. A monthly fee is $6 and monthly fee is here $19.95. You can here have unlimited, and here you have 10 accounts, any social network. So that is basically. So on a yearly basis, let me cut it out. It's $170 or $240 almost. So there is a difference in price, but I would suggest look at it, what it brings you. That is more important than the costs. So that being said, so these are the prices. I really want to, let's dive into the program itself. You have Jarvee, it only runs on Windows, and FollowLiker runs on Windows, on a Mac, and Linux as well. Let me see, reviews, terms. Anyway, so FollowLiker you can just do if you have a Mac, you can just run it on a Mac, and Jarvee is only on Windows. But I actually suggest that you never run either one of them on your computer. And why? There's a very good reason for that, because you want to automate everything. And basically, if you do close your laptop, close your Mac, close down your computer, you are closing down the software itself. So either Jarvee or FollowLiker will close and it will stop running. So you have to have your computer on always. So if you have a dedicated Windows computer server, then you could do that. I do not recommend it. What I do recommend is a VPS, a virtual desktop. That is basically a desktop in the clouds. And I recommend the VPS I recommend is Green Server. There's a link below the video, and you have different options. Let me see. I have not opened it, but it looks basically like this. Let me show you here. We got a Microsoft Remote Desktop. This is a MacBook where I will work on. So here you got my, this is my, this is Jarvee for me. So it runs in a, let me show you, let me like this. Look, it is a Windows, it's a Windows environment on my Mac. So I can go back this, I can just go back and forth. So that being said, you really want to do that on a virtual desktop. And there is another video here on our YouTube channel where I talk about how to install this on a VPS, and it's easily done. It's very, very easy, and it is about it's about $10 a month. It starts, and then you have your computer. The pros of why I suggest you do this is that your software, it runs 24/7. It never closes. Even if you close down your laptop and go and travel to the other side of the world, it keeps running. It is always active, and you will have that follower stream coming in, and that leads flow coming in, and that's how you make sales through Instagram, that it is 24/7 running. So that being said, let me go and open up FollowLiker here. I opened it up here. I have used FollowLiker for over 2 years. I moved everything over to Jarvee, and I'll share on the end of this video why. But let me go here and just show you the functionality. No, let's go to the kind of support, because that is something that I find very, very important. Support. If there's an issue, if I have an error, and especially if you see here in Jarvee, you see sometimes you have an error, it will follow up here. I don't know if there's no errors going on here, so that is actually really great right now. There are no errors at the moment. But if there's an error, I have here contact support. I can click that. I can send them an email. It is really email basis. There's no live chat, but I always get an answer back within, let's say, 6-7 hours. I'm in Europe, in the Netherlands right now. I presume they're in the States, so there's a time difference. but it's very quick and they're very thorough. I even had an issue in Jarvee. I couldn't figure something out. It was totally me. I connect with them. They either do TeamViewer. They can go into your virtual desktop, or I am more trustworthy. I gave them the login details for my desktop. They went in, they fixed everything, and it was done. They are always very, very helpful. With FollowLiker though, they used to have like that. They were really, really responsive, and you could connect with them. That is sort of does not work anymore. You get a very standard email reply back, where they direct you to their user guide. That is, let me see. Let me see if it opens up. I can show you the user guide. This is the user guide. You see Instagram, Twitter. So you could go here, and you really have to go through it and through it and through it, and it works. But you're more on your own like this, right? So I would definitely say Jarvee has a lot better support, and you know what you're up to right there. So we have support, we have prices. What else is very important? What I wanted to show you, support, the tools. Really want to. What kind of tools do they have? And if I go here to FollowLiker, where's FollowLiker? Oh, here, of course, here, Andre. Here's FollowLiker. What you do is you double click, and then you have all these tools. You can scrape users, unfollow, unlike, crawl, scrape users, scrape photo, follow and like, direct messaging, direct. So if when I run in FollowLiker, if I do direct messaging, I created a different project. So I would do follow, unfollow, or follow, unfollow, comment and like in one project. I created a new project, do the same account, same proxies, and then I do only direct messaging in that account. So really you have to do double the work, but it worked. The reason why I stepped over to Jarvee is because I got a lot of errors, and they kept coming and coming and coming, and there was the lack of support. I got really, it is automation, and if you really have to spend daily hours to get everything fixed and running, it was really, really frustrating. So that's why I personally stepped over to Jarvee. So these are these things, and if I go to Jarvee, and then I go to tools, and see the toolbox over here. Let me go here. There it is. So if I go to any account, and you see the red dots, these are likes. That is a separate issue with liking and proxies. I have not figured it out. I do have to change all my proxies actually, and that is it. But I connecting with support. But I just accepted it that liking was not. It's about so I have to go and change my proxies, but I'm not really bothered by that because I do not get really great results about liking. But it's just a matter of having the proxies doing the work. Anyway, I never figured it out. So what is it with the tools with Jarvee? I can follow, or I can make sure to have them all. Yeah, here we go. I can follow. So this is the same as in the FollowLiker. You following either certain hashtags or the followers of certain accounts. That is what you can do. You can follow back. So if somebody follows you, you can automatically follow him back. Of course, unfollow, very important. You can have like. You can comment on other people's posts. So you either a specific person, or you do hashtags. You comment on posts that using that hashtag. You can contact is sending direct messaging on automation. So if somebody follows you, they automatically get a direct messaging from you, or you can send, if somebody sends you a message out of the blue, you can have an automatic response. For example, if somebody sends me a message, a direct message on Instagram, I have an automatic message saying, hey, thank you. Something like, hey, thank you for reaching out. It's not always possible to chat here. Hey, but reach out to me on Facebook or join our Facebook community, and I direct them with a clickable link to my to our Facebook group, where we have a Freedom Lifestyles community. And that has a great results because, you know, people are interested in what you have, and they can now join your community. There, you know, people like to watch, but people need to see something 7 times before they make a decision. So that is very, very effective. Direct messaging, well, this direct messaging, you're setting out, and here you can control them. So you can log into, you select your account, and then you can see the direct messaging are being placed on that account, and you can answer here, and so you write back. It's very easy and comfortable to manage your direct messaging, so you do not have to go into your account. Manage comments as well. You have delete comments and you have like comments, but you can manage your comments. So if somebody comments on your page, it's the same with direct messaging. You can go into your account and you see all the comments, and you can respond from out of Jarvee. Delete posts. You can delete posts. Let's say posts did have not a lot of engagement. Nothing happens. You're able to get rid of them. Automation. You can just put the settings in, and they're gone. Delete comments. You might have your comments that are either offensive or you don't want them. You can delete them here. You could block followers. I've never used this. Delete post is on, and sometimes I see, oh, I don't want that. You can also go in manually and just copy the URL and put them in here, and it deletes automatically. You do not even have to log into your account. Block followers. Repost, very, very, very effective. Really check out the video link here in the description where I talk about reposting. You can fully 100% automate your Instagram if you're using this tool, Repost. Users, hashtags are very effective. Here you can type in a user, and Jarvee will go and search and do suggestions related other users. And also hashtags. You type in a hashtag, and it will do a search for you and give you, a number of related hashtags. People that are using this hashtag are commonly also using that hashtag. Very, very effective. Like comments. To boost your engagement, if somebody gives you a comment, Jarvee automatically likes it. You get a heart, and it really, is responsive. So now Instagram sees, hey, wow, there's a really active campaign account, and so that really boosts your engagement. Save posts. If you have specific posts you want to save, it can or find other people's posts, it automatically saves it. And a story viewer, it will go over other people's stories to create that, human feeling of running your account. Very effective. To have Instagram think you are human and it's not a bot that's doing the work for you. So, to really go over things, I put everything in a row. As you can see, of course, maybe I can enlarge it a little bit. Here it is. You see, I don't have to name them all, but you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. No, double. You have at least double the options, right? So, here's support. You have a ticket system for FollowLiker and more email with Jarvee. And the good thing for the Jarvee, I got responses. I have an Emma, I had Steve, and I had Bill. I think I had 3, at least 3. So that means that there is a small team working. So that is very effective that you are not, you're not doing this alone. So yeah, that being said, actually, let me show here. So these are the tools. If I click this away, here you can add your social profiles. So if I go to here, if I do, you add a profile, you see all these options. You can just go through it and select one. You have really deep going for settings, tools, global tools. You have your proxy list here. your account, and these two destination lists. So if I click on this, you see all these destination lists. I created it because I connected it with campaigns, and that is within the tools I mentioned, repost. You see that, okay, so see, link to swipe does not have everything to repost, but you see you can just repost and it gets images from one account and it reposts for you on your, well, on the account you want to do it on. Let's just go here and I show you the details so you can see, you know, it does not have anything to publish. So you can what to publish. You can also create your own post here and upload a photo, and it will post for you. You can where to post. You can have your destination list. You can when to post. I post twice a day here. You can have that is here. You can have that your URL is printed on as a watermark. No, so here you have drafts. You have your post list. Of course, these are now empty. And these, you know, and it's a good thing I see this. I want to put this on one because that saves a lot of memory and workspace on your computer. So you see, this has been on the 13th. It's now the 14th. Yesterday it's been posted for last evening late, and this is how you run all your accounts. So to summarize things up. Of course, it is up to you what you want. Personally, been working with Instagram really steady for at least 3 years, and I have to say Jarvee, because although it's made, you know, $20 a month, I am now running this one for $50 a month. I have great support. I have a lot more options. It is a lot more stable. I can, for example, you know, if in FollowLiker something went wrong, you had an update. Oh, that's a good thing to know as well. So I know I can't find it anymore, right? So let me go here and we go here. If you want to have an update, in things you have to go to help, and you have to check update, right? And then it will search and search and search, and if it has an update, you have to close it and you have to restart it again. And that's how you do update here. And with Jarvee will just go through the updates. If there's an update, you can, you know, it does it automatically. And here's what's new. You can really go and look through, okay, so they did an update, and what did they update? And there's constant updates every day. There is actually updates 12 to 13, and you can see what is going on. And with FollowLiker, I had no idea. You had updates, but there was you have no clue what they updated. So that was always a little bit in the middle. So guys, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you can really make a decision based on what you learn. If I can share you my personal opinion, it is definitely worth the $20 per month. So if you buy FollowLiker, you pay, you know, 97, let's say 100. That is 5 months of Jarvee. So think about that in the 5 months that you are using Jarvee, and if you're using Instagram for your business, I hope you can, you know, make that $100 back, the $97 back in those 5 months. If not, really do learn a lot more. If you have really, if you struggle on that point with building your business, having, you know, an autoresponder and capture pages and, you know, links and stuff like that, then I really recommend you to check out the recommended link below in this description. Our number one, you know, online income platform. Is not an inline, it is an educational platform where you can really learn step by step, going through a challenge of how to connect all the dots. You know, how do you build capture pages? How do you connect them with your autoresponder? How, you know, different ways of creating traffic, but also tracking. So really know how to track so how many people do click on your link in the bio of your Instagram? How do you track that? Very important. What else? just go check it out. It's $1 to get started. You have 7 days to go through it. Awesome. If you're here, if you know all that, perfect. Go check out Jarvee. Just click on the link below in the description that goes to Jarvee. You have a 5-day free trial. You can play around, create an Instagram account, just put it in there and see what happens and how you can work around it. There's no free trial for FollowLiker, so I have no options for that. But really, my suggestion is just go and aim for Jarvee. You will find also a link to another video where I share the settings with you, so you can just get started with Jarvee, put your Instagram accounts in there, and just follow it. There's also a link to a workshop, our Instagram workshop. You'll really learn the basics. You know, how do you pick your name? How do you pick the handle of your account? How do you set up your bio? What to post? And also there's training on how to build your funnel for Instagram and how to connect that with Instagram. You know, just the basic training for free. Just go through it, enjoy it. Really hope it helps. So if this video was helpful, hey, help the Freedom Lifestyles Academy as well. Give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll keep an eye on you and I will definitely engage with you over there. And of course, subscribe to our channel if you have not done that, so you stay updated if I load up more videos about Jarvee or about Instagram and how you can build a sustainable income, a successful business online using Instagram. So that being said, hope you have an awesome day. I hope to hear from you and see you in the next video. Bye.